come away with William Tell. Come away to the land he loved so well. What a day when the apple fell for Tell in Switzerland. Come away, Tell to the mountainside. Look down to the pass where the tyrants ride. With a bow, be a bow, and down they go for Tell in Switzerland.
I was walking around here the other day and where am I? Oh, I'm in the one of the food malls, in one of the food courts in Central Mall. I'm here in Central, in the food mall, and this is New Year's Day and it's blissfully quiet. Absolutely wonderful. They do good food in here. I was looking around here the other day and I found these. What is that, if you can read it? Well, it's a meat patty made out of lamb. We're gonna have Landburgher Gesslers tonight. What the hell are they? Have I finally flipped my lid? What the hell is he on about? Well, like I just said, everything reminds me of something. So let's go home and I will explain it to you. So what's going on in my head then? What about this? Why are we having Landburgher Gesslers tonight? Well, like everything else, it's because I've been reminded of something. Let's go back in time to the year 1958 when I was a 9-year-old boy. I distinctly remember a TV series that was on at the time. And we've all heard of Robin Hood, but I guess most of you have also heard of the Swiss national hero, William Tell. Well, this was a British TV series about William Tell, and 1958, it was probably a very, very early ITV production. And it starred one of the British beefcake actors of the time, William Conrad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Editor's note. I've just been putting this sorry tale of woe together and I noticed I'd made a boo-boo. Now, William Tell was not played by William Conrad at all. William Conrad played Frank Cannon, private investigator, who was very popular on the airwaves back in the 80s, I think it was. One of my favourite shows, in fact. No, William Tell was played by Conrad Phillips, who in his youth was a bit of a beefcake. We can see them here. But he went on to become a very well-established character actor, I guess on stage, but certainly on British television in the, the 80s and the 90s. And also as a note, William Tell was also not played by Jess Conrad, who was a wannabe singer from the 60s. Right, now that's cleared all that up, back to the programme. And it wasn't bad actually, but the most relevant thing to us right now is their version of the Sheriff of Nottingham was the evil Landburgher Gesslers. Now, I've since learned that that wasn't his proper name. His proper title was Landburgher Gesslers. Now, why I, as a 9-year-old child, insisted on calling him Landburgher, I don't know, because for the Brits, burgers hadn't been invented in 1958. They weren't part of our staple diet. So it wasn't as though I was having beef burgers every night. But anyway, Landburgher Gesslers it was. And as soon as I had thought in Central Mall that I could make some burgers out of those lamb patties. I was instantly taken back, and here we can see a brief glimpse of it now.
Come away with William Tell, come away to the land he loved so well. What a day when the apple fell for Tell in Switzerland. Come away, Tell to the mountainside, look down to the pass where the tyrants ride. With a bow, and down they go for Tell in Switzerland.
Howard the Horny Hunter had a humongous horn. And this again reminds me of an episode, a very early episode of Hancock's Half Hour, where he went on an alpine skiing holiday. And of course, he thought he knew everything, but he knew absolutely nothing. But because of non-payment of bills on a previous year, he ended up having to share his room with all sorts of nefarious people, one of which was Kenneth Williams. My God, that's like a ruddy horror movie. But also one of the other guys that he was sharing his room with was participating in an alpine horn blowing competition in the village, and he had his horn in the room with him, and he was keeping Hancock awake at night practicing on this, and out came the priceless line, "Can't you hang it out the window and blow it?" which just cracked me up as an adult. And on a related topic, we mustn't forget the original Frankenstein movie, where there was a knock on Baron Frankenstein's stately home door, and in walked this big puffed up bloke who pronounced himself as the Burgomaster. Well, if I'd have been Baron Frankenstein, I would have said, "Okay, thank you. I'll have 2 cheeseburgers with fries to go, please." But that's just me, of course. I've seen hamburgers, all sorts of burgers, bacon burgers, egg burgers, chili burgers, but I ain't never tried a Landburgher Gesslers before. But it was very nice, and it was good to go back down a little trip down memory lane to the days of the glory days of British television. Come away with William Tell, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, another rambling from my twisted mind. Cheers.